Minister?
I'm Ambassador Ramses Joseph Cleland, Chief Director of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Chief Director, who is the Chief Director?
I'm sorry, please.
Director, where is your minister?
Minister is on an official trip accompanying the President to Japan, please.
All right.
Thank you.
My name is Ambassador Khadija Idrisu, Acting Coordinating Director.
My name is Solomon Akwa, Director of Internal Audit.
My name is Bafo Che, Director of Finance.
I am Divina Ajua Seneju, Director Human Resource and Administration. Thank you.
Okay, your infraction starts from paragraph 1683, and Honorable Bauer will handle that for you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The said paragraph relates to an earned salary. The authors in the review of your books realized that 3 foreign service officers continued to appear on the electronic salary payment voucher of the ministry between October 2020 and July 2023. As a result of that, an amount of 69,585.91 Ghana cedis was paid to their respective bank accounts, even though they were receiving salaries at the mission. And so the auditors recommended that the Chief Director should recover the said 69,585.91 Ghana cedis with interest at the prevailing Bank of Ghana rates from the 3 officers and pay same into the Auditor General's recovery account. Have you done that? Have you collected this money?
Mr. Chair, thank you very much. If I may, Mr. Edison Agbenyega and Stella Anna Kwafo, who are staff of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, have fully refunded the amount standing in their names. Evidence of this has been submitted to the Auditor General's representatives, please. There is one other person who is Ms. Vida Mensah Kwache. She is working under the research department. And I spoke with the Director General of the research department, who indicated that the records available to him do not show double salary. However, he's prepared to show evidence of that, but the evidence was not made available to me. Thank you.
Chief Director, do you have, once you knew you were appearing before the committee, at least the evidence that he says he has, that shows that Madame Vida Mensah has not, was entitled to the money, should have been brought here so that at least we can clear the issues. Now, the remaining 2, the recommendation was that they should pay with the prevailing Bank of Ghana interest rate. Did you collect the interest on this?
Yes, please. The evidence has been made available to the representatives of the Auditor General. And as for the officer from the research department, the best I could do was to forward a copy of the reports. So they have been given the reports, and they have indicated that they would respond. But that's the best I could do, Mr. Chair.
Auditors, can you confirm that 2 of the staff have paid their monies. That is Edison and then Stella. They pay their monies with the interest as recommended.
Honorable Chair, with your permission, I will defer to the branch head for Foreign Affairs to respond to the infractions relating to Foreign Affairs. Thank you.
I'm Gloria Osa from an Assistant Auditor General. Yes, I can confirm that the two people that he mentioned have paid their amounts in full. For the third person, who happens to be a staff of the research department, who was on postings in the mission, she's paid 7,689 out of her total indebtedness. She's left with 4,407 to pay. So I'm surprised they are saying that she's not supposed to pay that amount. She's not supposed to refund the salaries that was paid to her.
It means that the auditors are more abreast than the chief director.
Please, they are not our officers. They are not under my ministry. They are from the
And
research
national
department.
security.
So they provide their documentation to the auditors, and I can only get commitments from them. I can't do more than that. Thank you.
Chairman. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bow, please. Chief Director, please, do you know you are under oath?
Yes, please.
So you knew that this research department is not under you. Why are you owning up and claiming as if they are under you?
Respectfully, Mr. Chair, I have not, as to the best of my knowledge, owned up. I'm only responding as far as I can to the report. I have sent the report which pertains to the research department to the research department. And the head of the research department indicated to me that he will respond. So coming here, I could only account for the officers who are working in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, not in the research department.
You make mention that they did not, the lady in question did not take any money. It's not double salary. You mentioned it. I'm not.
No, I'm saying that is what the research department's director told me. But that means that he has to respond to that officially to the Public Accounts Committee. But this is what he told me because I had conversation with him. So I can only repeat what he said, but he has not made that, given that evidence to the Auditor General's representatives.
Chief Director,
Yes, please.
did he communicate with you orally or in writing?
I spoke with him knowing that I was coming here. I went to the research department for them to answer.
But when you are meeting a committee of parliament, it's just like meeting the High Court.
I understand that, sir.
You are coming with a hearsay. And then auditors are saying, I know she owed. You are telling us that she didn't owe it.
Respectfully, Chair.
All right, we'll move on.
Yes,
we'll
sir.
move on because you have too many infractions. The next infraction is yes. The balance, yes.
Chief Director, once you are liaising with them, maybe you have to let the director of the research department know that they've paid the amount and there's a balance of 4,000 there.
4,407.
The amount that has been recouped is left 4,407 Ghana cedis. And then they should take steps to pay it off.
Respectfully, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, that's all for me.
Thank you very much. The next infraction is on paragraph 1690. And Honorable Jeffrey Kinney will take that.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Sorry.
Let's hold on, please. Let's go to paragraph 1686 first. And Honorable Shirley Che would take that.
This infraction is to do with the Ankara machine. The auditors, during their audit, noted that between December 2021 and December 2023, an accountable interest of 297.72 Turkish lira and 10,245.81 euros, which was granted to the head of mission and other officers for their official duties on behalf of the mission have not been retired. And the auditor recommended that the chief director should make efforts to recover this amount and pay same into the account of the Auditor General Recoveries account. I would like to know what steps you've taken in recovering this amount.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. If I may, the officers have refunded the said amount totaling 19,107 Ghana cedis into the Auditor General's representatives, please. Thank you.
Can you repeat the amount that's been paid? Can you repeat, please?
The amount
Out of. Total. You wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong document. It's 16,326 euros has been retired by the concerned officers. Evidence has been forwarded to the Auditor General's representatives. I'm sorry.
So they've paid in full.
They have paid in full. Yes, please.
Can the auditor please confirm this?
Please, I can confirm that it's been paid in full.
You, Honorable Chair.
All right, now let's go to.
This infraction can be found on page 381, paragraph 1690, 1691, and 1692. A report from the Auditor General did indicate that 3 officers, namely Ms. Wasila Hussein, Ms. Nanaya Ofosuhima, who were on mission, earned salaries from Ghana and from abroad, totaling 19,106.97. The Auditor General recommended that the said amount be retrieved by the Chief Director and the validators with interest on the Bank of Ghana interest rate. Payable to the Ghana recovery, payable to the Auditor General recovery account. Failure to do that, the Chief Director and the validators should pay. I want to ask whether they've been able to retrieve such an amount.
Mr. Chair, if I may, the officers have refunded the said amount totaling 19,107 Ghana cedis into the Auditor General's recoveries account at the Bank of Ghana. The evidence has been submitted to the Auditor General's representatives. Thank you.
Auditors, can
The amount has been fully refunded.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
The next infraction is on paragraph 1693. And Honorable Deputy Ranking will take care of that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This issue is regards to at the Lome mission. One of your officers retired from the service and still earning salary, totaling an amount of 23,211 Ghana cedis, and the auditors have recommended that the Chief Director should recover and sit it at the recovery account.
Mr. Chair, the head of the research department indicated that he would come and answer this himself.
Where is he?
Not able to answer that, please.
But, sir, so when did he tell you that he would come?
I spoke with him and indicated that the matters which pertain to research department, I will not come and answer those questions.
Clerk, take note of that, please. And we'll hold the head of the research department.
Mr. Chief Director, I want to ask, the research department, is it under you or separately working different?
The research department, Mr. Chair, works under the national security. Yes, please.
Chief Director, so who validated the payments for this particular infraction, respectfully?
Madam Chair, it's not the ministry. I can confirm that, please. I don't have any further information. I'm sorry.
He draw his salary from? Is it from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or from the research department?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have to interject here. This is a security matter, and we would rather not divulge any further information.
Respectfully, Deputy Minister, this is not a security matter. This is an unearned salary, and we are asking that where is the salary drawn from? Is it from National Security Compensation budget, or it's from Ministry of Foreign Affairs compensation budget? This has nothing to do with security question. Respectfully, this is something we should know.
To answer you bluntly, in regards to your question, it's drawn from national security, not the ministry. Thank you.
So that's it. So you are saying it is drawn from national security, so you cannot speak to this. And the auditors, can you throw more light on this? Because I'm a bit, once it's appeared under Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you need to clarify for us how it was cited under Ministry
Honorable
of Foreign
Chair, the officer in question was on postings in the Lome mission. But this particular salary was paid in Ghana. So he was being paid whilst on postings and was being paid here in Ghana. So that's what brought about the unearned salary that we are talking about.
And the payment came from national security or foreign affairs?
Please, with this particular unearned salary, it came from national security.
Okay, madam, you see, auditors, this is where when you are writing your report, those for the research department, you put it on the side so that we don't question foreign affairs about it. Okay, let's go to the next one. The infraction is on paragraph 1696. And Honorable Duke will...
Yes, please. Mr. Chair, this infraction happened in the Malabo mission, Equatorial Guinea, or FCFA 1.930 million. The auditors examined the internal generated fund payment vouchers and noted that payment voucher number 0600364 of 25th November 2020 with a value of FCFA 1.930 million was raised in favor of an officer as expenditure incurred during the participation of the peer-to-peer event for Diaspora Desk in Nairobi, Kenya, from 18th November 2019 to 19th November 2019. This is surprising. However, the supporting document on this PV did not have any linkage with the program as narrated on the payment voucher. The auditors recommended that the Chief Director should recover the amount of FCFA 1.930 million from the officer and same paid to the Auditor General's recoveries account with the Bank of Ghana, failing which the Chief Director should pay. So I asked of raising a PV. I have three questions. So my first question is, what is the process of raising a PV at the mission, specifically Malabo mission?
Well, if an officer has a program that will be sanctioned by the head of mission, namely the ambassador, or in other jurisdictions, it will be the High Commissioner. And once it's sanctioned, approval is given for the officer to attend the program. Then that will be documented and a request made for finances to attend the program. The finances are released in accordance with the program, and once the officer attends the program, then the impress, if he is provided an impress, will be retired upon his return.
So may I ask, what is the status of the recovery of the funds as recommended by the auditor?
Yes, please. FCFA 1.93 expended during his participation in the program. The evidence of that has been tendered to the Auditor General's representatives, please.
Auditors, can you verify this, please?
Honorable, I can confirm that the officer in question has retired the impress or the amount that was given to him, and even went further to refund an amount of...
So let's move on. The next infraction is on paragraph 1701, and it's by Nana Osei J.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Base staff, 185,368. Regulation 90 of the Public Financial Management 2019 requires that the employee's salary payment vouchers shall be validated by designated officers of the Human Resource Unit of a covered entity and the head of the management unit within a covered entity out of the office are declared suspended from the payroll. Chief Director, the auditors found out that 2 home-based staff at PUS were validated and paid salaries totaling 189,970.32. I want to find out from you,
Due respect, leave that to the research department. With due respect, I respectfully.
Okay, we will leave it. When they get here, I have 1706, and Mr. Frank Yeboah will take care of that one.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Chief Director, the infraction is on paragraph 1706 to 1708. On duty, noted that a member of staff named Madam Esther Jifa Ofori, book, laptop, herself, one for the minister and one for the chancellor, head of chancery. Sorry. The report further indicated that these items were not recorded in the asset register as required by law or by best practice. Also, the officers failed to hand over the items to the mission, total amount of $5,800 from the officers and same paid into the Auditor General's recoveries account at the Bank of Ghana, failing which you, the Chief Director, will be liable to pay the total amount of $5,800. So the question is, what's the status of the recovery now?
Thank you very much. 2 of the telephones, the phones used by the officers, namely the phone that was used by the then head of mission, who was a political appointee, an ambassador in the Malabo mission. She has been contacted and she has been written to return the items. And so, as it is, she is very much aware of the constraints and the obligation upon her to return the items. We have not been able to recover the items yet.
So, Chief Director, is it the case that you provide laptops for head of missions and then they can take them away, or what? Is it a practice?
No, that is not the practice. In most cases that I am aware of, they return the items or they leave them in the mission before returning to base. This is really one of to leave the item and return to the item where they could not be recovered at the mission.
Okay, so auditors, can you confirm the two payments, please?
Honorable, please, I can confirm that the two phones have been returned.
Mr. Chairman, I also noted that the Chief Director did not respond to the auditor's observation when they first sent it to them. And considering the fact that external audit is very important for all of us, I will advise that going forward, you have to respond to their observations to make things easier for us. Because per your answers that you've been giving to us, most of them you've been able to recover most of them. So I think that if we had responded to them earlier on, I don't think some of these things will find their way in this report. Thank you very much.
I note it, sir, and I apologize for that. Thank you.
Chief Director, the person in question who has a laptop, when was the last time you got in touch with her?
I have been trying to, over the last couple of weeks, to get in touch with her. She only returned my call yesterday, and it was my telephone. There was no other way I could get in touch with her. And she indicated to me that she was out of the country and that she was not available.
When is she going to return the laptop?
She said when she gets back, but there was no written commitment on that. But I would want, since she was an ambassador, to take her word for it as a gentleman's word.
Is she still an ambassador?
She was an ambassador.
And she's not anymore?
She's not, no please. She was a political appointee.
Political appointee?
Yes, please.
I understand that jargon out there. I wish I knew her name to mention it. I wish I knew her name to mention so that the whole world would know that she has your laptop. But I will leave it at that. Now, let me go to the next infraction is on.
Chairperson, Chair Lady, if you wish, I will divulge the name. If Chair Lady gives me the go-ahead.
I'm sorry?
If Chair Lady will give me the go-ahead, I will pronounce the name.
Okay, let's move on, sir. We'll mention your name later. And then embarrass. The next infraction is on paragraph 1709. Honorable Yawenim will take care of that one.
Honorable Chair, this infraction is in respect of remittance not accounted for. And this relates to the same special operations under the, it's special operations. So since it's a national security issue, I think we can.
Is it under you?
Yeah.
No, please.
Yeah.
Under research?
Yes, please.
Under research, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
Research department, then we will leave it. The next infraction is on paragraph 1713. Honorable Akwesi Kwenedu will handle that one. 1713.
Thank you, Chair. So this infraction has to do with double payment of freight allowances. This was at the New York mission to the tune of $10,050. So the auditors noted that one Fred Bogney, a former minister, who was recalled to base and departed from New York in March 2023, was paid double allowance for vehicle freight and personal effects amounting to $10,050 on January 24, 2022. However, on 22nd February 2023, he was paid the same amount of $10,050 for freight, making a total of $20,100. The auditors recommended that Chief Director should recover the on-earned allowance of $10,050. Where are we in terms of the recovery?
Thank you, Honorable. And Mr. Chair, if I may, this involves a research department, so I kindly ask permission to leave that to the research departments.
Chief Director, this is becoming an issue.
Yes, please.
When you lump with double salaries, and then once the Auditor General sees it and cites you, you come and say, you can't speak to it because they are research staff. We need to find a way around this thing so that moving forward, we will not have these infractions because these are all monies belonging to the state. Any other issue, research department, then it should move to research, the national security. Then we know that these are national security issues that shouldn't appear.
Madam Chair, I take that forward and I would engage with the research department on that. Thank you very much for your advice.
Honorable Adam. The next infraction is on 1716.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for the opportunity. And the 1716, the auditors, it has to do with embezzlement of statutory deductions to the tune of 8,086 euros. The audit revealed control weaknesses in cash disbursement processes at the mission between the period of November 2019 and March 2021. The audit noted that during the same period, the former accounting officer, Mr. Kafui Kofi Popo, made rent deductions.
Mr. Popo, are you here with us? Is Mr. Popo here with us?
Okay.
Adam, turn off your.
Yeah, so Mr.
Adam,
Popo.
hold on.
Okay.
Mr. Popo, if you are here with us, we'll be very happy for you to come up here and sit here and maybe answer directly. This one, we will not allow the Chief Director to answer. So, Mr. Clerk, if you can swear him in. Mr. Popo, have you been sworn in? Okay, so.
I, Kafui Kofi Popo,
swear by the Almighty God.
Swear by the Almighty God.
That the evidence I shall give.
That the evidence I shall give.
Before this committee.
Before this committee.
Touching the matter in issue.
Touching the matter in issue.
Shall be the truth.
Shall be the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. If I can proceed. So, Mr. Kofi Kpokpo, you have incited in paragraph 1717 in the report that between November 2019 and March 2021, as a former accounting officer, you made rent deductions totaling 14,604.34 euros from the salaries of home-based officers without accounting for the deductions. Again, between November 2019 and March 2021, you made cash deductions totaling 17,020.61 euros from the salaries of local staff for the payment of tax, social security, and health insurance without accounting for the deductions. The cash deductions were also paid from the mission's Czech Crown Bank account for the same purpose. The total embezzled amount is 31,624.95 euros. Again, as at March 2025, Mr. Kafui Kofi Kpokpo had refunded a total of 21,066.64 United States dollars, or 18,538.64 euros, and 5,000 euros, bringing the total recovery to 23,538.64 euros, leaving a balance of 8,086.31 to be recovered. Per the recommendation of the Auditor General, the Chief Director is to help us recover that amount of 8,086 euros. Since you are here yourself, can you tell us when you will make that payment of the balance?
Please, the amount has been fully recovered, please. I've finished paying.
Auditors, can you confirm if the amount has been fully recovered?
Honorable, please, I can confirm that the amount of 8,086 has been fully recovered.
Mr. Chairman, I would want to find out from the Chief Director if he is aware that per Section 96 of the Public Financial Management Act 2016, Act 921, beyond recovery, an officer that is found to have misappropriated funds in violation of this act is equally liable for summary conviction to a term of imprisonment?
Yes, please, I am aware.
So, Mr. Chairman, I want to find out from the Chief Director what he has done so far about this issue beyond asking Mr. Kofi Kpokpo to refund the amount indicated in the report.
Thank you very much. Mr. Kofi Kpokpo, when the issue came up, a task force was sent to the mission to investigate and to ensure that we have the facts available to us so that the proper measures can be taken against him. Now, when they came back with a report which was which formed the basis of a committee that made recommendations, and we sent the report to the head of civil service and subsequently to the Public Services Commission. And the Public Services Commission came out to the measure of demotion. So the officer was demoted, he was suspended, and after he's suspended, he was demoted by, I think, 2 steps. So his due date for promotion was passed, and he was asked to refund the entire amount. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, my last question. Okay, let me, Mr. Chairman, take over.
Mr. Chief Director, the This thing happened because of weakness in controls. Have these weaknesses been resolved?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I think we can all imagine how embarrassing it is for an institution to be faced with an issue such as this. We have done two things, if not three. The first was to take the preliminary step of sending a team to identify the problem. And once it was done, we ensured that the officer there was removed. And we set in place a system where we realized that there was a supervisory control also that was weak. And so the head of chanceries of all the missions, and not just that mission, were tasked to ensure that any such weaknesses that took place under their supervision was heavily sanctioned. We have trained and double-trained officers being posted to the various missions in such a way that with every month or so, we are constantly supervising and ensuring that we have video checks on their accounts. We constantly have communication with them via video. They should be sending their accounts in every month. And so these are checked and double-checked. So we have double-checked all the systems just to ensure that it doesn't occur.
Thank you very much, sir. The next infraction is on paragraph 1221. Cash withdrawal not accounted for. And that would be 1721. And that would be Nana Oseje.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Chief Director, I think if I would take a cue from what the chairman said, this also accounts to weak internal control systems, where the likes of Sakrata and Mr. Kafi Kofi Popu took advantage of and withdrew cash which they couldn't account for. If I go back to it, it says that I want to find out what are the measures that you've taken now to mitigate this risk.
Thank you very much. And now, as I indicated, I sincerely believe that at the heart of the matter is honesty and transparency of officers. Now, this we try very hard to ensure that it's only the officers that have been sanctioned and passed to have been above board in terms of their transparency and the honesty that they have exhibited, who are posted to our missions to man the accounts. But we have set up training. Of course, we have our training institute at the Foreign Service Institute, and the Foreign Service Institute is helping us to train and retrain the officers that are being posted outside of the country.
Chief Director, it is not just about the training. See, if we know the checks are in place, it will help people, stop some of these things. So we are pleading with you, the PFM Act and all the other regulations that can help the missions function properly. It's like when they leave Ghana, they think they are no more under our financial laws. So respectfully, if you can put those systems in place to allow the system to work, using the various regulations and laws that we have, I think that will go a long way to also help in this regard.
Madam Chair, thank you very much for that. I take it that all these are helping us as an institution to build up our institution. If I may add, previously we have never, as we are doing now, we have never provided as much budget as we are now providing to our internal audits departments. And we have increased the budget going to the internal audit because, of course, we want to avoid such infractions. And, of course, we're also rebuilding our institution. Thank you very much for the suggestion.
Mr. Chief Director, I want to find out if Mrs. Sakrata Lamini Jisu, the head of Chancery. Is she around?
No, please.
Okay. And our own friend, former accounting officer, Mr. Kafi Kufi Poku,
Yes, please.
have refunded the 58,000 euros.
The out of the amounts of 58, I believe, if I get the figure right, amount of 31 has been refunded so far. Balance of yeah. Yes, please. He's refunding, and he's refunded 2,387 of the amount. But there is a plan, a payment plan, where the amount is being deducted from at source. So there's a regular payment that is being deducted from this, so that over a period between now and the next year, the total amount would have been recovered into public chest.
So, how much again has been recovered of this, the 58,000? Yeah, 58,000 euros.
Please, it's 2,387, please.
2,000
Yes, please.
out of the 58.
Yes, please.
So when will the 57,000 euros be paid? 56.
Please, as we noted, the payment plan made provision for regular monthly payments, which is being done at source, so that even before he gets his money, the monies are paid. But with the first one that we noted, it's been deducted at source, and that has been fully recovered out of the payment that is being made. And as to this one...
Sir, 6th grade math. 56,000 euros. How much are you collecting in a month? And how many months is it going to take to pay off this amount?
Yes, I defer to the finance section, please, to answer that. With your permission, please.
And adding to it, I see
5,000.
Lamimi Idrisu. Is she involved in this? The head of Chancery. Chief Director.
Please.
There's a head of Chancery also. Is she involved? Or is it just how involved is she?
Yes, she was head of Chancery at the time that Kofi Popo was accounting officer. So, in the monies that are expended, or any monies that are taken out of the account, it requires 2 signatures. So the head of Chancery and the accounting officer. So to that extent, she is involved.
So then she confirmed that she signed with, but why is she not here?
She's currently in a mission in India.
Yes, and she wasn't informed about this.
No, she, the disciplinary committee, when it went out, they came out with a report that as far as they were concerned, and as far as their investigations went, she was only responsible for the VAT refunds, because the VAT was involved. And she was involved to the extent of 10,000 euros, which she has fully paid.
The VAT refunds?
Yes,
when
please.
you say VAT, no, please explain, because she's been implicated here.
Yes, please.
And so we want it to be on record, the role she played. Because she's not here. Mr. Kofi Popo is here. He can speak to the matter. But the head of Chancery is not here. and her name has been cited here. And so we want you to tell us the exact role you claim she played in this.
As I indicated, Madam Chair, she was head of Chancery at the time when Kofi Popo was accounting officer. It takes two for any expenditures in a mission to be made. And so with every expenditure made, she would have to be involved in the signing of the check or of the retrieval of monies.
So, Madam Chair, I heard the Chief Director say the lady in question has made some payment to the tune of about 10,000 euros. You also said earlier that our friend here, Kofi Popo, yes, he's my friend. Yeah, there's Kofi in the name. Kofi has had deductions made to about 2,000 euros now. Now, the entire infraction that the two of them are liable to is 58,000. So can you confirm the outstanding amount of liability here for us? Because I read some inconsistencies here.
Chief Director. Mr. Chairman. Okay.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, we may refer to the earlier infraction which concerns Mr. Kofi Popo in the sum of 31,000, which he started paying. So he is paying double infraction. So the total payment he has made so far has actually defrayed the first infraction, which is the 31,000. And then the excess is the 2,000, which is being used to settle the second infraction. That is how come out of the 58,000 for which you're supposed to refund half, we have only 2,387 euros being the amount he has paid so far. He was combining both figures and refunding them together.
He took monies that were not supposed to have been taken. And so let's not justify this, that is the reason why he's paid just 2,000, because he took out 31,000 euros. And one may ask, what did he use the 31,000 euros for? That he can't go for it to pay for, the deductions he made on the home staff's account and salaries. So let's not justify this. The auditors, can you throw more light on this, the issue of the 10,000, this and that, so that we are all clear?
Madam Chair, whilst they are throwing light on it, I'd just like them to add another dimension, which is that in the Auditor General's recommendation, the Chief Director is supposed to retrieve this amount with interest. So if you have gone to agree on a payment plan, i.e. deductions monthly, tell us where we are at the deductions, what quantum interest you've calculated, such that this will not occasion a loss to the state. Otherwise, with this status quo, you are just telling us you can go embezzle money, literally steal money, and then there will be a payment plan for you. No interest. That's not good for the state. Please tell us.
Thank you, Chair. Honorable Chair, currently the officer is paying $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month, which is on record that he has been paying that to recover, like to defray the total amount. Yeah. Please, the interest has not been worked on by the Auditor General's rep for the officer.
The Auditor General doesn't need to work out any interest. The Auditor General has recommended that Chief Director should retrieve this amount with interest at prevailing Bank of Ghana rates. It's not by an Auditor General who should tell you what it is. Chief Director should tell us what it is and tell us what he has done about it. So if you say in the first infraction, he has been able to pay the entire amount, what is the interest component of that amount he has paid? Otherwise, Mr. Chair, you will need to use your powers. The chief director is liable, and he's here. We can't allow the taxpayers' money to be taken like that.
Honorable member, if you read paragraph 1723, it says the chief director should recover the total amount, which is over here, with interest at the prevailing Bank of Ghana rates from the former head of Chancery, name here, and the former accounting officer, and same paid into Auditor General's recovery account at the Bank of Ghana, failing which the chief director should pay. So it's just that simple. Chief director, you are on the hot seat. If you don't collect the interest, we'll haul you back here to pay. And you pay interest upon the interest.
I note that, please. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, my question is, you see, if it is any of us politicians who are here, we would have been in the news. They will be bashing it left and right. But when civil servants commit this crime, and then we try to justify it. I mean, even for me, I mean, the officer shouldn't have been here. He should have been arrested.
Mr. Chair, what's your ruling now?
My ruling is the chief director should collect the amount with interest. So whatever, immediately.
So
I mean, whatever,
give him time. Let's be sure.
whatever payment that he's paying should include an interest component of it. But they've already started the payment, right?
Yes.
So there should be the payment plan. It should include an interest on it.
Mr. Chair, right from here, I would go and work diligently and work out the interest.
Exactly. Otherwise, you pay.
Yes, sir. It will be a very unpleasant experience.
Thank you.
But I will do so. Thank you, Mr.
Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, so I would like to find out from the chief director when the last payment was made.
The last payment was made in July, please. It's made on a monthly basis. Thank you, please.
Auditors, could you confirm that monthly payment is being made?
Honorable, please, I can confirm that monthly payment is being made.
And
but I want to make a correction.
Yes.
You've been saying the amount involved is 58. Please, it's not 58,000. It's 63,333. We have 5,000 euros and then 1.4 million check. Yes, and converted gives the 58. So the two added adds up to 63,333.
Chief Director, you are aware of this?
Yes, please. Noted.
Okay. Yes. Because with me, if you move to any other ministry, I'm coming after you there. If he goes on pension, I'll go there with him.
Yes, sir. It's not that I have anything against you, but I wouldn't want to have you at my heels all the time like this.
Chairman, thank you for the opportunity. Chairman, the head of Chancery took part in taking out this money. How was she disciplined? Well, I just heard that she's been sent to a different mission.
Chief Director, you have
been reassigned. Two people must sign to take the money. So how did he take the money alone? The chief director said that two people signed to take money from the Chancery account. But the woman, the head of Chancery that has been reassigned, Topo has been demoted. What punishment did they give to the head of Chancery?
Chief, we are waiting.
Mr. Chair, I think there's something that needs to be clarified. She wasn't a year before the auditors went there to make the findings. Now, on the basis of the findings of the committee that was set up, she wasn't fully exonerated, but her liability was not found to be financial. So at the time, Kofi Popo, when he was confronted with the facts, owned up. And so the committee came back with that report, which was forwarded to the public services, and the public services subsequently made the recommendations of demotion. The external auditors went, it happened, and the report just came just a month or two ago.
Thank you, Chair. Initially, that the head of Chancery has been made to pay some amount. I think some 10,000 euros or so. But now, from what he's saying, that the head of Chancery, after the investigation committee went there, the findings was that she was not implicated financially. Her liability was not a financial liability. If it was not a financial liability, why?
For my lack of clarity, I am not saying she was not at all financially liable, which was not. So to that extent, it was 22-something thousand, which they divided equally, and she paid hers immediately. But the committee did not find any further. Yes, thank you very much.
All right, Chief Director, let's move on. The next paragraph, the next infraction is on paragraph 1724, and it's under Honorable Duke William Oforiatta.
Mr. Chair, the next infraction happened at the Pretoria mission. The auditors chanced upon a report which indicated that the consulate was charging an extra fee of 1,700 rand as administrative fees after paying the approved visa fees online. The extra fee charged was not being accounted to the High Commission, which is the supervisory authority. The auditors also noted that the mission's records showed that the council had processed 702 applications for the period under review. As such, the monies involved was 1,193,400 rand, or the equivalent of 66,302,000 US dollars. Recommendations of the auditor. We recommend that the Chief Director should ensure that the head of Chancery recovers the unapproved administrative fees of the rand 1,193,400 charged on the 702 applications from the Honorable Consul and pay same into the Auditor General's recoveries account at Bank of Ghana, and also activate the General Guidelines policy by terminating the appointment of the Honorary Consul. So I'd like to ask Chief Director, what is the status of the recovery of these funds?
Thank you, Honorable. Mr. Chair, the ministry requested the Ghana mission in Pretoria to prevail upon the Honorary Consul to refund the unapproved fees collected. The demands over time have not resulted in a refund. The ministry therefore refused to renew the mandate of the Honorary Consul, and this was intended to compel him to refund the amounts, but that also did not yield results. The final decision on this matter now is that we have formally terminated all dealings with him, and the mission in Pretoria has been requested to retrieve all value books in the custody of the Honorary Consul. But the Honorary Consul is not recognized, and we have not renewed his mandate. Thank you. Please, if I may also add, we have forwarded a letter to the Attorney General and Minister for Justice to request for assistance in the area of reimbursement of funds and cessation of illegal administrative charges at the Honorary Consul's level in Cape Town.
Yeah. Honorable Chair, I want to touch on a very important matter relating to the discussions in the last 10 minutes or so, which relates clearly to embezzlement of public funds. I think the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has been in the news for some very bad reasons in a recent past, and much of it is being revealed to us around this table this afternoon. At the heart of it, I want to know what measures, and this question, Honorable Chair, is to the Chief Director, what measures, control measures, have you put in place to first and foremost prevent the embezzlement before we now begin to marshal tax forces and the rest of it to go investigate and, now portion or recommend repayment plan, etc., etc. What preventive measures have you put in place to prevent such things? Because foreign missions, they are not here in Ghana under our nose. They're far away and they're expensive to, uncover such things.
Chief.
Yes, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I believe I indicated some of the measures earlier on, and the one that I believe we haven't implemented to the fullest, as we are doing now, is to be sending and to strengthen our internal audit mechanism, where the internal auditors go around to the missions on a yearly basis to check whether the controls in place are actually working. It's not always possible when we are so far at headquarters to be checking, except to be having video calls with them and to be calling the heads of chanceries and the accounting officers and to be querying them to understand what they are doing on a day-to-day basis. We are also examining the possibility of sending external auditors, internal auditors to the missions so that they can be posted to the missions and ensure that in addition to the head of chancery and the accounting officer, there is another layer of supervision, which is internal audit unit at the missions. And at selected missions, just to ensure that we maximize on the capacities of these institutions.
Thank you very much, Chief Director.
And thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
You are finally discharged.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Honorable members, we've come to the end of sitting today. Tomorrow, the ministries that we are expecting to come will be Ministry of Defense, Office of Government Machinery, and then Ministry of Energy and Ministry of Roads and Highways. We expect to start 10 o'clock on the dot, and we are adjourned until then.
Follow us on our social media handles. Facebook at GTV Ghana. Instagram at GTV Ghana. YouTube at GTV Ghana. Follow us on all our social media handles at GTV Ghana. GTV, the authentic and trusted voice of Ghana. Up next, adult education in Dagbani. GTV.
Zamane to tuma jen senta te sala bon yala te dam malgo ala zamala sa de zon yoni so kam za pon man en vumro tiva da kalbun to to zon dam malgo ala zam shedem biene zon to mal ala zama pam to ma katam pon kun nang le sa shel kam za ma to bonne te na zan la yeto achele din kente tangban woni inte solo kaselo di da fane to ma po ka nang la to bonne te banse kadama koko place na sutu jiu ma fukum se koko place na yela na ko do abi ko nyi kira yo nyin pam ma man ka kultimo koko place ko yorle de nyala bin shedin ko mal ala fi kamal ya wannan ban pune ben ma bin she kam san habe koko place pune ka koko za hambe kama koko place to zo koko place na mi wiene akpan ma ay ko do abia ko nyi kira yo ma anto tiro koko place ka tiro bendir changa dum biene am paro zo ko dira de nyala bin she din to ala fi koko place mi be famese sin yara bon kwarti timo lo shanga halti wi zo bon ko harno de biene de zo ay borba anto bolba 050 la number no wanyala bin shedi nyen son ka to bol ba fen yanga dinye 0501 527 923 to zo anto bol ko place kaman ba di fila ay borne adali ve yalanga to chile katinye to ashel dem chene titengban wo pune titengban wo zugula na jilmala na jondra mane mahamman oyina ndiyalla dan sarkan ma prisoners mbalama oyina tizang na mbozobo ntiba kachen woni be yihim be shaba wato wonyel ni be bahamba wo be islan ni be tusa ni be kopshi we ne pewe na ni to rezo la gan wo lo kami prisoners be sarka durka be yina to woni be bahamba wo ma to rezo be yen yihni fo shaba wo ma be gomnati ndi so shaba mbo ka be yen yiho ma be sare ni ye sha be wehane tule ban la jin tumtale katu tumtale be tule tale ka tumbalama wato lala nirma yaksila kopsiyo point na peni na ayo point na be yihimba kakana antu we shammi be bahaba me na be chanto kuba be on kuba me to zo kabmi yasi peni na ayo point shamme be ngbala sarkama bu kulen be sarkama hale na be nyefiya bawo bangbaza mi yaksila nirba pehno ne yine to zo ya ne be yihimba gbaza ha bai kana ce banka lafi bambe sarka dumo puna kaka alafi bangbaza kanami yaksila petana ata ka lamna nfuksham me bambe ba pamle bam paga yum piso point 70 years enchana la nirma za habiro pundu zo bimi yaksila nirba petana ayo to zo gomenti yela ne ba ma ka be yela nirba ma ambai osoba nan bo to zo be yimba bai toti kana antu yele tangban wo zo lana yinto tege ne dadal wonta kulkum de kumse yalla yirgula nara helicopter nara ni saratila kanirba anida kon bunya via la bihuma be bunda kan ngo brakan kacila be torozugula la bihuma tangba zugula nda yina to wonir simsin be yina anta pato to pon mbor biela be labra biela nang de pune kab to zang la biela ma to zang le la bihuma be shokote be dala fe